Hello everyone, I am Tessellating Hexagons, this is the Golden Settlement, this is Bug Fables, the Everlasting Sapling, and I have a confession to make. It has been literally a year to the day since I did anything with this series, so if I'm inconsistent with any of the voices that I do, that will be why. What the goodness is going on over here? Inconsistent voices, let's go.
Wow, the moon shines with a splendid light. Is this because of Venus? I've seen so many wonderful things on this journey, haven't I, Nero?
Nero? Bug?
Nibble.
Close enough. Now, I seem to recall last year we talked to these guys, we went in there, you existed. I believe we have to go and collect some offerings. Also, Neolith, if I'm remembering rightly.
Hey everyone, I've heard only Acolyte Arya can perform the ritual ceremony. I can't wait to study it.
I can't wait to study you, because Neolith, Kabu, the ship to end all ships. What are you? You look too comfortable. I don't like how comfortable you are. It's time for the festivities. No one's gonna be sleeping tonight, I bet. You don't know my life. Did I get this? I want to say I did. Well, I got berries for it. Hooray, inedible currency, except for when the Burger Man eats it. Anyway, we need to head over here because we need to do things to get stuff for things.
Ah, it's her.
Oh, jeez. I came all the way here, but these plebs really can't compare to the Bee Kingdom.
Well, she's rude.
Most bees are like that. They're so stuck up. V, I never did ask. Have you any beef with your kingdom? A little. We just don't get along. They tried to stop me from exploring because it was dangerous. They're annoying, okay? Being an explorer is way better. Who wants to be stuck in the hive forever?
Even though bee friend right there also not stuck in the hive despite not exploring now, whatever. So, you're an outcast among your own people.
You don't have to say it like that, but I guess.
We do understand how it feels, though.
Stop. You're no outcasts. You're incredibly equally incredible within this team. You're too corny, Kabu. You can't even get your own lines right.
Agreed. Don't you get embarrassed messing up your lines like that?
No, I am quite serious. I won't let my friends feel like outcasts.
Thanks.
Yeah, thanks, Kabu.
And your lack of dignity?
Oof, now I actually am embarrassed. But I digress. We have festival to enjoy. It's our mission.
You're right. Let's go and make some new memories.
Of fun.
And that we have the power of pep talk. We can talk to Pepsi. What is happening here?
Oh, the efforts are still the same as last year.
Indeed, Professor. It seems our trip won't bear fruit in the end.
The Green keeps saying I should come here, but every time I do, I lose precious research time.
Deep breaths, Professor. You'll never be important, I'm sure. Do you exist? Ah, heck, they locked the windmill too early. I can't air my shift without storing these berries. They're heavy even for me. I won't be able to spin the crank long enough. One day, blessed crank, we will be able to spin you. This may not be that day. Anyway, what's footing over here? It's Oldman! I don't remember the voice I gave you.
Hey folks, I wanted to try entering the eating competition, but I don't think my stomach's gonna keep up.
Exclamation mark of someone in the foreground. Hi, you look like you have a pleasant little round tummy tum-tum.
Mayor, it is good to see you.
Hey Kabu, you seem to be well back on your feet.
Mayor? Of where?
This is Defiant Roots, Mayor. He graciously hosted me when I got lost in the desert.
You're just full of wild stories you haven't told us, huh?
I wouldn't say wild. Kabu is such a good bug. Come visit us at the Lost Sands when you can. Right now I'm hosting this year's Whack-A-Worm. It's an honor, really. Come talk to me to give it a shot, eh? You could even win an offering.
Every day I'm offering. Okay, fine. I will settle on a voice for you eventually. But remind me, it's been a year since I have last played this game, and even longer since I've last done this minigame, so sure.
Every year these pesky worms keep making holes in the aphid farms. Their goal is to get rid of all of them by hitting them before they escape.
Well, I gathered that much.
If you get close to them, they hide away, so you have to hit them from afar.
Sounds like a job for you, V.
Alright, time for some bee-meringue action.
You got a bit to reach the goal, and don't worry about the worms, they're too stubborn. They'll keep coming back for more.
Oh, okay. Dialogue has looped, I'm ready, I'm emotionally prepared, and this will serve as a good excuse for me to get back accustomed to the playing of the game. Okay, worm, worm, oh worm. Okay. Also, there's a mound. Don't think I haven't noticed the mound. This... I probably already said this part, but this should get me back accustomed to the playing of the game, bearing in mind, as I said, it has been kind of a year. I'm in a different house. I don't know if I mentioned that part. I'm still sort of growing reaccustomed to, I've not done much recording in this house, so I don't know, is the microphone in a good place? Is the microphone even set up decently? Is there accidental too much pre-gain? Am I distorty and horrible, which is going to sound like ass in a series that's so aggressively hell-bent based on voice acting on my part, and my ears keep popping, and I'm going to pitch a fit and throw a tea bag out of a third-story window, which I can do from this house. Wouldn't be a good idea, but I theoretically could. Anyway, 23, not my best showing, but that's because I was thinking about throwing tea bags out of windows.
Oh, 23, you should show those worms who's boss.
They didn't know who they were messing with.
Oh, that's right. Here you go, lass, you've earned this.
We got the sun offering, and it looks like it would taste like a white peach. I wouldn't mind biting it. Not bad. Do you want to try that again, Leaf? No, we do not.
I never knew a mission could be so fun.
We still need one more offering, though. Hopefully it'll be as entertaining to get as this one. Well, funny you should mention that, but first...
One moment, young lady. What's your deal?
That boomerang you have there, where did you find it?
I had the voice and I lost it. I bought it?
You're right, you stole my automated drone boomerang prototype, didn't you, you thief?
V, look what you've done.
One moment, please. V is no thief. There must be a misunderstanding.
Don't stick your horn where I ain't asked, you green stink bug.
I didn't steal anything, okay? I bought it in the Ant Kingdom.
Professor, please watch your temper. Doesn't she seem to have... Hang on. I'm having a complete dyslexic moment, even though I'm not dyslexic. Doesn't she seem to have mastered the ADBP quite well? She could be useful.
Useful? How could this... Wait, yes, I'm a genius. Morty, loosen up your rascal, you can keep the prototype. If you help us gather data, and with some upgrade testing, you can't say no.
This is what I get for buying from Shades. Fine, upgrades sound cool anyways.
Oh, give her the prototype, the whole upgrade.
Screw it, these guys are Rick and Morty now. Except without the Morty. Of course, Professor. And just like that, this will just take a moment. The boomerang has been upgraded, so it was a boomerang, and then a beamerang, now it's a bar-merang. It can turn into a sheep. But yes, now we have the power of Hurricane Toss to go with our pep talk. Professor, I've successfully upgraded the ADBP. Doesn't seem like you did anything, you just gave her the boomerang a second time.
As if you know real science, the Holt upgrade allows you to hold the prototype after you throw it, kinda like Coops in 1000 Year Door.
Okay, Grandpa, let's get you to bed. Physics do not work that way.
Shush, Leaf, that's awesome.
Listen, you just hold the button after you toss it. That will hold the prototype in place until you release Blob. The educated generation by the Holt will be able to spin things around.
The Holt. I'm trying to say Holt, and it's coming out as like Captain Raymond Holt. That is literally impossible. In any case, we hope you'll aid our research when you can. For example, why not test the Holt on that crank over there? Oh my goodness, the brick came back down, and with haste. But yes, this is kind of an important thing. And as I jested previously, it's essentially turned V's Beamerang from Cooper from Paper Mario into Koops from Paper Mario the 1000 Year Door.
Ah, you opened the windmill, thank you. No problem, got anything for us? V, you...
Here's something for your trouble. We got a seed.
Thank you so much, I'll be able to enjoy the festival now.
And also, we can just sort of pop inside, get a crystal berry. We could also get rich, but we're not allowed. It's forbidden. I'd like to think that's because of Kabu being all, like, noteworthy and... Noteworthy. Not generous, what's the word I'm looking for? Noble. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for observing. You have an interesting face. Are you on tour from Hollow Knight?
Oh, this is truly the beautiful land I envisioned. I am fetched to set up shop here soon.
Okay. Zasp. See you in the ring, Wasp.
You're as good as finished.
I don't know what voice I gave him before, now he's just Discount Shadow the Hedgehog. What do we have here?
Hey, you've come for the eating competition?
Mm-hmm. We can't wait to show our eating prowess.
Don't let Leaf's slim figure fool you.
Cool. Oh my gosh, you're that bee. What? You're V, right? Some people were talking about you.
Uh-oh.
Short and with attitude? It must be you. Yeah, I'm short, so what? What do you want?
POV, you're just a little hater.
Easy there. I'm Chubby, your #1 fan. What? The first explorer bee who conquered Snakemouth and survived by...
You can tell it's been a year.
and survived being dragged by the river? I have no idea why the other bees aren't freaking out. What?
Psst. She wants to be your friend, bee.
Yeah, that's me, the greatest one and only bee explorer. Wow, you're even cooler than I thought. So you don't think exploring's silly? I'm not too good at art or anything. No way, it's cool to see bees trying new things. Me, for example, I'm gonna travel all around Bulgaria, go to lots of events, meet all sorts of bugs. That's awesome.
Let us make this competition the highlight of your trip. Least we can do for V's friend.
Oh, you're on. I'm not gonna lose. We won't lose either. Do your best, Chubby.
Making unexpected friends, healing the spirit. This must be thanks to Venus too.
Probably not, but let's go and get that offering.
Now,
That sort of seems like a contradiction in terms. You're going to win, we're going to win. You're not going to lose, we're not going to lose. I sense a split in the timeline coming up.
we have everyone for the eating competition. Are you ready to start?
By the way, if you haven't spoken to Zasp and Chubby, then this bee will tell you, go and talk to the other competitors, otherwise you are not allowed to participate. So, yeah. There's us, there's Zasp, there's Chubby, but there can be only one winner.
Welcome to this year's eating competition. My voice may have changed from a moment ago. I've already forgotten. The rules are simple. Mash blah to eat as fast as you can. Whoever finishes their plate first is the victor. Here are this year's competitors. From the Hive, Chubby.
Good luck.
From the Ant Kingdom,
You too.
Leaf. And Zasp, who's come from a land far from Bulgaria. With that, we're ready to begin. Give it your all for the goddess Venus.
Did I say Venus previously? Because I should have said Venus previously.
Ready, set, eat!
Button mash, button mash, button mash, button mash, button mash. Whoa, stop.
We have our winner.
Do we? How was I supposed to outpace that? Come now.
This year's winner is Chubby.
Huzzah. Well fought, Chubby.
Same to you, Leaf.
Congratulations. Well, this is awkward. Chubby has the offering, so how are we supposed to complete the ceremony now? We don't have it.
Sorry, we never expected Chubby to be so powerful.
Do not worry, but how should we proceed? That offering is essential for our festival plan. Chubby's my friend, right? Maybe we can trade with her.
Yeah, maybe. A non-violent plan? Impressive.
It's worth a shot, and we've got nothing left to lose anyway.
Oh, Leaf was it? There's a runner-up prize. Don't forget it.
Yay, participation prize. Thanks. We got the weak stomach medal. Yamadee-doo.
Defeat is also a precious memory. Stay strong, Leaf.
Yeah, let's go, before my pride gets any more wounded. Wait, let's have a quick look at that then. What does it do? It's not very good. It makes any healing item also poison whoever's holding the badge. Why would you want this? There is probably some deep strategy for it. But yeah, we kind of need that offering, so,
Hey! I really gotta say, Leaf, you had me worried.
I should jolly well hope so. Spare us your sympathy. We were completely defeated.
No need to be so serious. Say, Chubby, about that offering. We're on a mission, and we really need both offerings. Do you think you could trade with us? Trade, huh? Sure, I didn't enter for the prize anyways. How about some berry juice? I saw a stall selling some, which is one hell of a tongue twister. We're on it! Berry juice coming up super quick!
Sure enough, as I showed in the last episode a year ago, you can go and buy it. We still have it from that purchase a year ago. It's still good.
Hey, you found some berry juice at the stalls?
We sure did. Don't mind the fact that it's been a year.
Now that looks delicious. Promise is a promise, V. Here you go.
And that's how you get the moon offering if you're no good at button mash.
Thanks, Chubby. You really helped us out. No problem. Let's have some berry juice together when you're less busy.
We still need one more offering because in this version of events, this is what happens. You get this dialogue here if you do the eater competition before the whack-a-worm competition. That's technically another thing I could show here. So anyway, how about we rewind and do that over? Button mash, 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 button mash. Also, by the way, Zasp appears to be dead. Huzzah!
Stop, we have a winner.
So, back in this timeline, this year's winner is Leaf, and history is back on the correct path.
Well fought, Leaf.
You are a worthy rival.
Congratulations, here's your reward.
We got the moon.
Consider joining us next year.
We may, Judge, we may. As in, I am addressing the judge and saying we may, not we may return as a judge.
Nicely done, Leaf. You've done it. You got one heck of a stomach, and this is the only timeline that counts. Nothing else, no other. We're not doing Virtue's Last Reward. There has not been some split in the universe. This is the only reality.
Stop talking. It was a piece of cake, really. This festival was good, not gonna lie.
Leaf, it's not over yet. You're going to have even more fun.
We'll try, Kabu. We'll try.
You seem to have that verbal tick where you'll say something, address the person, and say the thing again. Kind of like on The Chase with the Dark Destroyer when he says a number and it's a 5-figure number, then he'll say the first 2 digits, then the whole number a second time, like 20,000 pounds. V, stop talking. You've made a friend too, by the way. This festival is wonderful. Geez, Kabu, you should have some fun too. I'm having the time of my life. No worries. We've got both offerings now. We should head back to Aria.
Thanks, team. The festival was pretty fun after all.
And it's not even over yet. Let's go, everyone.
Muse, if only we could have come together. Watch over us. Suspicious, or perhaps just character development. Anyway, Chubby, you have something to say.
Hey, Leaf, you got me really good.
Not at all. It was very close.
They gave me this, but I don't really want it. Here you go, pal. Wow, thanks, Chubby.
So, yes, you can get this regardless of the timeline you exist in. It's just that in the canon version of events, you can get it for free.
See you around, folks.
And Chubby is honestly a really wholesome character who does not mind whether she wins or loses. She's just here, she's just a wholesome bee.
It's great to see you make friends, V.
Mm-hmm. You even got a smile out of us.
I'm too busy being happy to get upset. I just hope we keep bumping into her. She might give us more free stuff.
Yo, Zasp. You failed!
I failed. What a disgrace.
Have some class, V. He fought valiantly.
Let's leave him alone for now.
He's less of a wasp and more of a chosp, but we'll come back to that later on. So, I guess that means we're pretty much done with the festival? Well, I say we're done with the festival. That's subjectively not true. So, if we give Aria the offerings, we can get through to the Golden Hills and actually progress with our actual mission.
Indeed, it's been quite the festival, but we should get ready to go and meet her. Let's go get that treasure.
Jolly good. Now, as you might guess, there's kind of a... well, not a point of no return. There is something coming up, and I kind of want to do a spot of inventory management first, just in case. So first of all, what do I even have in storage? Yeah. I need that, and just in case, just in case. That should do it. And just to double check what I actually have in my inventory in this timeline. There isn't a sort button, is there? It's been a minute, I forgot. 4 HP. The benefits of bringing a cup of tea into battle with you. Spoilers, there's about to be a bit of a battle. So... let's just jump into it, because goodness knows, I've gone a year without playing this game, a year without battling. Clearly, trial by fire is the best way to get me back into it. The offerings, I can sense them. You've brought both? You would wish to start the ceremony, then? Yeah, sure. Very well. Only 3 may perform the ceremony. 2 bugs, holding each blessing, and I. So one of us will have to sit this out.
Well, we owe the offerings to you two. You should go. No way, you haven't had any fun. You're going. Thank you.
So, who will participate in the ceremony? Well, ain't that a question? Now, you can sort of infer that the ceremony will probably involve a boss battle of some kind, and I would like to have V in order to tattle on whoever we're up against. But I also like being able to freeze. And there's also a third option, so let's go with the middle option. Well then, we'll have to do our best.
Go have fun, Kabu.
Oh, Goddess Venus, may this ceremony please you and grant us a bountiful harvest for this following year. May our battle shake the earth and bring
Battle?
joy and dance to your roots. This may be some good stress relief. Now, let us spar for the goddess. Yep, it's a mini-boss. And, oh yeah, I forgot that she got high. Well, I can ice fall. I forget how any of the attacks work. You. There we go. Get rid of the vine, and now Kabu can do a bit of an attackity too. But do I have any memory whatsoever of how this game works? Okay, successful block even if I was a little bit on the early side. Now then. I forget how the buttons work. Okay, so... I'm having to refresh my own memory. So X changes the order of attack, A changes the position. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, okay, fine. I'm vaguely remembering things. Now, part of the reason why I chose to have Leaf here is for the benefit of ice magic, but also I could have sworn that you had all 3 of them in this battle anyway. As I said, it's been a minute. Anyway, I'm hoping for freeze hacks, but my expectations are low. Come up. Come up, line up, please line up. Close enough! Hey, we got a little bit of stun action. I can work with that, but yeah, I'd rather have Kabu bleeding because I'm leading, not bleeding. Do bugs bleed? I seem to recall learning the tidbit that is, well, I probably shouldn't be overly zesty with the TP, come to think of it. I remember reading that, hang on. Okay, good. Ah, a thing. And another thing. Everything is something. Okay, much too early. I need to learn my methods. There, I blocked that one at least. But at what cost? Okay, so taunt, heavy strike, pebble toss. Oh! Oh, pep talk is a revive! I don't know why I didn't remember that. I thought it was like a stat buff or something. Okay. Well... yeah, I think I'm gonna... okay, the thing I'm trying to say is, sometimes, when you squish a bug, you also... okay, attacking those things makes them get high, and also, being plant-based, they are weak to ice. Sometimes when you squish a bug, you might see like a patch of red, and you'll be like, oh my god, is it blood? It's not blood. It's like the, okay, so that woke you up. Good. Focus, Tess! Good grief. The patch of red is actually the pigment from their eyes, rather than, anything insidious. I mean, it's still pretty insidious because, death, but still. I feel like I'm doing this so badly because I've forgotten something really crucial. So, have a leaf. Oh, come on. Okay, Kabu's just dead. Because, as ever, I am illegally early with my not item usage, action command. Clearly, I should have practiced something. Just literally anything before going into this battle. Or at least, revised on what happens next. Oh, hey, we did a little bit of a win against the naughty one. A bit of a win against the naughty one. That's a nice little summary of what just happened here. And you're back in the air again. Well then... I feel like there's a phase 2, so... I don't know, I'll just play this like I'm playing it blind because that's what people come to me for, or something, I don't know. Anyway. There we go, you're frozen, and also you're weak to ice anyway because you're a plant. Incidentally, this entity, get used to seeing things that look like that, because this isn't the last we'll be seeing of those. Any Susan. It appears to be daytime now, which is relatable because where I live now, the sun goes down at, 11 p.m., 12 a.m., and comes back up again at 3. We do not have nighttime here. That was a fierce battle. I am sure Venus enjoyed it.
Respected Acolyte, have we earned passage to the Golden Hills?
It is up to the goddess.
Oh, Venus, if you enjoyed our display, please grant us passage to the Golden Hills.
I mean, if I were Venus, I would not have granted passage because that was an egregiously sloppy display on my part. You can tell I'm out of practice.
The path has opened. Beyond this point lies the sacred Golden Hills.
Wow, it opened all by itself?
Whatever is your business there, Venus has granted you passage.
Well, whatever. We did it. That artifact will be ours in no time.
Soul relaxed. Passage open. Mission success.
Don't say such things. Let's tread carefully, team. We're heading into sacred ground. It won't be as simple as it seems.
It would have been nice to get some sleep, but we can do it.
No worries. We beat Snakemouth, right?
Indeed. Let's go.
On second thoughts, though, well, freezing is good and all. She does have a 30% chance to resist freezing, and also, much as I like the idea of using V as a means of using tattle, I just remembered that tattling is completely... it's a free action. Any member of the party could do it. I don't know why I thought that V was the only one who could do it. Clearly I'm mixing her up with Goombella, the original Miss No-Arms. So, by way of apology, let's go down this branch of the timeline instead.
Alright, let's do it!
Fine by us. Do your best. As far as I'm aware, there is no way to fight this boss with all 3 of your party intact. For now.
Anyway, yes, may this ceremony please you and grant us a bountiful harvest for this following year. May our battle shake the earth and bring joy and dance to your roots.
Yeah, honey, did you not hear me prepping you?
Now that's my style of ceremony.
Now let us spar for the goddess.
By the by, I really enjoy my Kabu voice, and I don't know if I've ever sufficiently made that clear. Now then, Kabu, would you mind doing the free action that any member of the party can do and tell us what's the what about Acolyte Aria? 1, 2, 3...
Acolyte Aria, I cannot believe how much power her faith has bestowed upon her. Her vine platform is troublesome. I'll cut it down if I must.
Kabu, you don't must. Just... you get bonked. Now, clearly in this timeline, I'm just better at not being terrible with timing. And hey, we can actually see her health this time around because I mean, this timeline, this version of canonicity, the previous timeline didn't happen, okay? Now, we could also... Ooh! Okay, so we could use Hurricane Toss, which we learned recently, and, well, damaging and flipping, it ignores defense. If you're wearing the hard mode badge, then Aria would have 1 defense, but we're not playing hard mode, so she doesn't have any defense, so let's just... That's how Hurricane works. That's how Hurricane works. Could flip, didn't flip. And as usual, I'm far too soon. V, why are you dying? Stop being nearly dead. I can do without that in my life. Now then, Aria. Flip. Just, flip. And I suppose I should heal. There is probably a better way of healing than merely using a leaf, but fine. V, have a leaf. It would be funnier if it was Leaf having a leaf, but hey. In this version of events, there are no leaves here. I know what I mean. Incidentally, I did recently binge play the entirety of the Zero Escape series, so that's kind of why split timelines are on my mind, and also, I did promise someone a year ago in the comments that I would show the split possibilities at this juncture in the game, and so here we are. Anyway, a surprise guest. And you're back on your vine. Haha, get blockulated. Double block. I know how to sprange. Well, yeah, Kabu can only attack the first. Well, perhaps... Nope. Can only attack first. Miserable! Fine. Well, to save us on the H. McPeingtons... V, would you mind terribly murdering this acolyte? Please do 3? It did do 3! Okay, you're dead. Now then. Venus's Bud, or Venus's Bud if you prefer. Obviously, it's quote-unquote grass type. If you attack it, it goes into the air. You need to block all of those separately, and each individual one puts you to a sleep. Just the 1 sleep. Which is annoying, to say the least. But hey, I can throw a rock at you! Bonk. And that brings you back down to earth with a smile. And you can't block whilst asleep either. So that's fun and miserable. Now, I don't have any more leaves, do I? How sad. I could use the tea, but I didn't have to in the other timeline. Well, what about the berry juice? Because in this version of events, we didn't need to exchange it with Chubby, so we still have it. So, haha, preparation. Pleparation. And that's all the explanation you're getting for that. Now, I think... I couldn't swear to it, but I think it can't do the sleepy attack unless it's in the air. So, it sort of... If you don't want to have to worry about that, then just don't knock it into the air. He says, knocking it into the air. There we go. That went very smoothly. I don't know how it went in the other timeline, because the other timeline doesn't count. Anyway. That was a fierce battle. I am sure Venus enjoyed it. Respected Acolyte, have we earned passage to the Golden Hills? It is up to the goddess. Oh, Venus, if you enjoyed our display, please grant us passage to the Golden Hills. Now you see, if I were the goddess, I'd be like, yeah, you know what, nobody died this time, this being the only time, morphogenesis and all of that. Which seems like a good sort of place to fold the episode. By the way, Neolith, Monolith, Litholith. Incredible, such an interesting culture. Thanks for helping me study it. You are quite welcome. Are you still yellow? You are still yellow. Good, okay. I wanted to heal and save up. Save and heal up. Can I do anything to replenish the death of my items? We'll probably find more in due course. Well, that being the case, there are ants here. Progression has progressed. We split the universe down the helm. I guess in the next episode we'll head into the Golden Hills. So I have been and will continue to be Tessellating Hexagons, and in the next episode, I guess we head over here.